So not as much as all the others so far, but your children are more than you. All right. Just first thing, before we can start with anything else, there's only a few parents, but let's quickly take a selfie. Quickly take out your cell phones. It's our tradition with the Prestige event that we take a selfie to remember this occasion. Graad 7, julle is in my selfie. Alright, grade 7, are you ready? And while everyone has their cell phones out, let's quickly put them on silent, please. Now, before we do anything else, I want us to start this event on a very special occasion, a special way. And grade 7s, now we're going to check if you really know our country's national anthem. Now, when you were in grade 4 with me, that is now many years ago, that was when you were not taller than me. Then I taught you exactly how do we stand when we sing an anthem, when we sang our school's anthem. So grade 7s, today you're going to show your parents and me that you are going to stand very nicely for this. All right, let's all rise for our national flag ceremony and the national anthem. And we are quiet, grade 7s. It's not rugby, we're not standing like this. Now your hands are next to your sides. That's for rugby. This is for now. Like soldiers. Stand nicely, neck, tension now.
Così si geleni Africa, manu pagani su ponolayo, yizwa imitanda zo yetu, gosi si gelena. Sabonwayo
You may be seated, thank you. Now, on the program for the grade 7s, we don't have the scripture and prayer, but I thought we can still add something like that, so I'm just going to pray for us. So let's just close our eyes. Dear Lord, thank you for this wonderful occasion. Thank you for being with us here today. Thank you for the talents that you gave these children. Dear Lord, and all the other grade 7s sitting here, we know you also gave them talents. Dear Lord, help them to develop those talents. Help them to work hard on those talents that they can also shine bright. Here, baie dankie vir al die liefde wat ons altyd kan ervaar. Dankie dat ons weet, U is by en met ons. Ons vra al hierdie dinge nie omdat ons dit verdien nie, alleenig uit U groote genade. Amen. All right. Now, the whole Prestige event from grade 1 till grade 7s, plus the trophies, all these trophies are for tonight. There's 358 learners that received certificates. And of the 358, there are 33 grade 7s. Now, the way we decide who is sitting here of the grade 7s, they are a little bit different than the others, because grade 4 to 6 only have 6 subjects. But when you get to grade 7, is it a bit harder? Is it moeiliker, julle? So 'n bietjie moeiliker as julle by my graad 4 was, nee. Nou het hulle baie meer vakke, en omdat hulle meer vakke het, kyk ons nou vir die gemiddeld bo 75%. So they must have an average above 75% to get a certificate for a subject. So ons is hulle so 'n bietjie genadig. Ons weet hulle het baie vakke. Nee meneer Lou laat hulle ekstra werk. Reg, dan wil ek net gou-gou 'n paar dingetjies sê. Ons gaan nie die hele tyd hande klap vir elke maatjie nie, dan gaan julle so 'n bietjie moeg raak en dan raak ons tyd 'n bietjie vinniger op. So ons gaan as al die maatjies van 'n groepie voor staan, dan gaan ons vir die groepie hande klap en dan gaan die groepie afbeweeg. En die graad 7 maatjies, julle onthou nog hier is 'n rooi lyn nê? En juffrou Lambrecht sit hier voor, sy neem die mooiste foto's. So juffrou Lambrecht gaan daai foto's neem van julle en dan moet julle mooi vir haar smile en alles mooi wys. Reg. Dan gaan ek vir meneer Karsens vorentoe roep dat hy gou vir julle graad 7's veral 'n boodskap kan lewer. Is meneer Karsens hier? Wonder of hy weet hy moet hier wees. Meneer Karsens, kom hy. As hy hou van 'n late entrance. As hy meneer Karsens, it's up to you.
Is julle verbaas om my met 'n das aan te sien? Goeiemiddag, ouers, good afternoon. Parents, welcome to our third morning session. I would like to thank you for the support that you render to these learners. We teachers can say as much as they would like to say, but if you do not support the learners, nothing is going to happen. So thank you for supporting your learners, to help the teachers, to help your learners, om vir hulle te help dat hulle toekoms kan begin bou. So dankie aan al die oumas en oupas, die uncles, soos julle sê, baie keer die bure ook, the neighbors that come in to render support whenever it is needed. And also the family members at home, listening and watching. Thank you for your support. Parents, I want to urge you to please pay your school fees. And the reason why I'm touching on this is you are well known with the financial crisis that all education departments, all provinces are in. The government pay for 28 teachers, including me in this school. So that means there's 27 teachers, 27 warm bodies in a class. 10 extra has to be paid to have a warm body, in other words, a teacher in a class. And that money comes from your school fees. So betaal asseblief u skoolfonds. Some of you can afford, but you prefer not to pay, and then you pay double at the debt collectors. So be wise, pay up front. Back to saying thank you for the ondersteuning van die ouers. I also have to thank our governing body that hit the road running. They were barely elected, then they had to start with the first, filling the first vacancies and taking over the finances, etc. And they are doing a sterling job at this stage, asking the right questions, making the right remarks. So the governing body members present here, thank you very much for your support to the community and the school. And then I also have to thank our circuit manager, Ms. Gaika, who is a very straightforward supervisor. You do it the right way. You don't cut corners. So thank you very much for her support as well to keep this school and also other schools running. En baie dankie vir die onderwysers dan en ook die span wat hierdie geleentheid moontlik maak. They did all the planning and practicing and checking all the numbers to make sure the learners that should be here, they are here. Dit is nie net hulle nie, dis ook die werkers se aandeel om die terrein skoon te maak, saal skoon te maak ensovoorts. So die hele spanpoging to make this possible. To our learners, grade 7, you are now done with a baby school. Okay, I see one or two that they indicated to me they want to come back next year. No, you are not welcome anymore. You are done with the baby school. Okay? So you must do your best in the last term to make sure that you are out of the baby school so you can start next year in the high school where you will be the babies again. Thank you, grade 7, for taking the opportunities that the school presented to you, being it in class, with sport activities, with culture, Eisteddfort, etc. You took up the opportunities and you enjoyed the opportunities and you did something there. I've reminded the two Afrikaans classes where I'm responsible for the technology, the way you live your life in school is the way your life is going to be. You've got no respect, no regard for anybody. That's how your life is going to be. You don't have an attitude towards everybody. That's how your life is going to be. You are hardworking and have a responsibility towards yourself. Jy weet ek het 'n verantwoordelikheid teen myself en ek moet hard werk. Dit is hoe jou lewe gaan wees. You are going to enjoy the success. Do not want to work, that habit is sticking. Responsible and hardworking, that habit is also sticking. So thank you for being learners that took up the opportunities and you did your bit where it was necessary. Do not allow other learners to pull you down. We've seen this in a few instances this year. Learners allow other learners to pull them down. Hulle laat toe dat ander leerders hulle aftrek. So please be aware of those learners, and I still see them sitting in the crowd here and they still continue distracting each other. So please be aware of people that want to take away your time, take away your energy. They steal your time, your attention, and you cannot get where you want to get. I've got a huge problem with most of the learners that visit the office. They cannot start a sentence with "I did." So when a question is posed to them, why are you here? No, they and they and they. So after about 10 tries, they manage to start with, I did, whatever they did. Take responsibility for your actions. Neem verantwoordelikheid vir jou dade. So gaan jy ook kan sê, ek het besluit om hard te werk, and this is why I'm sitting here. For some reason, I'm sitting here. So grade 7's, not best of luck, because it's not luck, it's hard work. The best for towards the remainder of the year, and then also next year, where you will be in a high school, wherever you are. Make the most of that high school and take what you've learned here, take it with you. Dit wat jy hier geleer het, neem dit saam met jou en gebruik dit by jou nuwe skool. We will be watching you, not that we've got spies or somebody Starlink watching you. The schools inform us how you are doing. So they inform us, this learner is doing extremely well. This learner from Saldanha Primary, I think I've got one from, what's that school in Paarl? Meneer, wat is die school in Parel waarvan baie van ons kinders gaan? Technische school? Laborie. This is your learner. Head girl. Okay, so Starlink is watching you wherever you are. The schools inform us, they keep us up to date. So let us remember you for the right reasons wherever you are in a high school. Laat ons kan spog met jou, jy is 'n leerder of jy was 'n leerder van laerskool Saldanha. With that, grade 7s, I will be on the stage here to hand over some of the certificates. I hope you enjoy the event that is presented here, and I hope that you continue with your hard work next year in high school. Thank you, MC.
Thank you, Mr. Karsten. I must say it's always so nice to see, there's a Saldanha primary child that is a head girl, or they did very, very well. So we want to see you, ne? We're going to Facebook stalk you and all those things to make sure we can see you in the future, ne? The day when you leave here is not your last day that you're part of Saldanha. You are always part of the Saldanha primary family. Hoor julle vir my? So julle moet ons aanhou trots maak. Ons wil net trots wees oor ons kinders. Reg, dan wil ek vir meneer Lou, ons tweede adjunkhoof, en dan meneer Karsten vorentroep, hulle gaan ons graad 7 se sertifikate oorhandig.
Goeiemiddag ouers. Good afternoon parents. Spesiale goeiemiddag aan ons beheerliggaam. Hulle lyk mooi vandag. Ek het nou net genoem aan meneer Edwards. I mentioned to Mr. Edwards that grade 1 to 6 and the hall was full. And now there's a lot of empty seats. But that's how it works in life. I will start immediately with the grade 7, first group. Laurentia Adams, she's the top receiver in mathematics, 95%. She also received diploma for English home language, Afrikaans first additional language, natural science, social science, EMS, technology, creative arts, and life orientation. Tyler Andrews. Sy is die toppresteerder in Engels, eerste addisionele taal, met 'n persentasie van 82%. Sy ontvang ook diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal, wiskunde, natuurwetenskap, sosiale wetenskappe, EBW, tegnologie en lewensoriëntering. Tristan Badenhorst, hy ontvang 'n diploma vir wiskunde. Ethan Bekes, hy ontvang 'n diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal. Courtney Bok, she receives a diploma for social science and EMS. Olotando Cheza receives a diploma for EMS and technology. That's our first group. Our next group, Tristan Faru, hy ontvang 'n diploma vir Engels eerste addisionele taal en tegnologie. Tyler Faru, He receives a diploma for Afrikaans First Additional Language, Mathematics, Social Sciences, EMS, and Technology. Mibono Gavana. She receives a diploma for Technology. Azaria Gaunde. She is a top achiever in English Home Language 95.67%, Afrikaans First Additional Language 87.33%, Natural Science 93%, Social Science 96.67%, EMS 97.67%, Technology 92.33%, and Life Orientation 86.33%. She also receives a diploma for Mathematics and Creative Arts. Anne Lee Jacobs ontvang 'n diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal, Engels eerste addisionele taal, wiskunde en tegnologie. Dit bring ons die einde van die tweede groep. Volgende, Skyler Julius, ontvang 'n diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal, Engels eerste addisionele taal, wiskunde en tegnologie. Gabriela Cordum, she receives a diploma for English Home Language, Afrikaans First Additional Language, and Mathematics. Shane Liebenberg, ontvang hy is die toppresteerder in Afrikaans huistaal 83.33%. Hy ontvang ook 'n diploma vir Engels eerste addisionele taal, wiskunde, natuurwetenskappe, sosiale wetenskappe, EBW, tegnologie en lewensoriëntering. Skyler Martinez. She receives a diploma for English Home Language, Afrikaans First Additional Language, and Life Orientation. Chumelo Makwena receives a diploma for Mathematics, Natural Science, EMS, and Life Orientation. Right, and that's the end of the third group. Kamahelo Mulefi receives a diploma for Afrikaans First Additional Language. Right, next group. Alata Ndinge receives a diploma for Mathematics and EMS. Tariq Papir receives a diploma for Mathematics. Hope Peterson receives a diploma for Technology. Asrik Philander ontvang 'n diploma vir sosiale wetenskappe.
Barend Pretorius ontvang 'n diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal, wiskunde, natuurwetenskappe, sosiale wetenskappe, IBW, tegnologie en lewensoriëntering. Volgende groep. Michaela Rosekrans ontvang 'n diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal en skepende kunste. Jody Ann Samuels. She is the top achiever in life orientation with 86.33%. She also receives a diploma for English Home Language, Afrikaans First Additional Language, Mathematics, Natural Science, Social Science, EMS, Creative Arts, and she's part of the Gymnastic Western Cape team. Ek hoorde na wie aard sy. Q Logan Skeepers ontvang 'n diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal. Manisha Swarts ontvang 'n diploma vir Afrikaans huistaal, Engels eerste addisionele taal en sosiale wetenskap. Oyisa Twahini receives a diploma for mathematics. Right. Next group. Gabriella van der Westhuizen ontvang 'n diploma vir tegnologie en sy is deel van die gimnastiek Weskaapspan. Skylar Williams. She is the top achiever in Creative Arts with 78.33%. She also received a diploma for English Home Language, Afrikaans First Additional Language, Mathematics, Natural Science, Social Science, EMS Technology, and Life Orientation. Duan Wright, hy ontvang 'n diploma vir cricket, is deel van die Weskusspan. Luko Yawa receives a diploma for English Home Language, Mathematics, EMS, and Life Orientation. And that's conclude the presentation. Thank you very much.
Well done, grade 7s. Ek is langer as meneer Lou as ek op die trappie staan. Baie geluk graad 7s. Julle het dit vir ons bietjie moeilik gemaak toe juffrou Eis en juffrou Dreyer daai goed moes sprint. Toe sê hulle, "O, jy het net tog van daai sertifikate moes oor 2 sertifikate gaan." Hulle het te veel goed op daai lys gehad. So well done, grade 7s. Then I want to call Mr. Edwards to the stage, the vice principal. He also has a message for our grade 7 children.
Good afternoon, parents. All right. I want the grade 7 learners to be very attentive to what I have about to say.
Sir, they can cut the chain off the door, but they can't.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
When I sit and I look at 127 learners, and I realize that only 33 was on the stage, I think it's a modern tendency of our teenagers not to shine, who don't want to shine, who are afraid to shine. You not shining doesn't make anybody else, you shining doesn't make anybody else less important. You shining lightens the path for somebody else. These 33 learners have given their all. They have tried to shine the light, to show you the way, to give your best. There is nothing wrong with giving your best. There's nothing wrong with being the best. The only person that will ever speak to you more than your parents and the people outside is you. You will speak to yourself the most, because you will always speak in your head. And some of you, after last week, have asked yourself the question in your language, why didn't I get the page? I knew if I just did that, I would have also gotten the page. Grade 7, my grade 7 English class now, I always tell them, number 1, the world owes us nothing, owes you nothing. And number 2, the world meets nobody halfway. If you want something in life, all the goals that you have, all apart from your careers, if you want those things, you have to go for it all the way. And that is why it's important, because the people who play sport will understand that the way we practice is the way we play. If you commit to your practice, if you commit on the training field, you are going to commit on the battlefield. And if you don't give your best, you can't expect the world to give its best. You can't receive the best. It also don't allow you to be angry at other people reaching their goals. But also remember that having 7s in grade 7 doesn't make you successful in life. It makes you successful in grade 7. Having 2s and 4s in grade 7 doesn't make you a failure in life. It just means that you didn't do well in grade 7. So do not let grade 7, do not let diplomas. My gymnast will tell you, we don't chase medals. We work hard and medals finds us. So it doesn't mean because you're not on the stage receiving accolades now that you are a failure in life. It means that you know where you are now, and it means that you have to get up and push harder to get where you're going to. Remember your limits. If you tell me, sir, but I've reached my limit, that's your limit now. That is the point where you are now. You need to push through your limits so that you can grow. Grade 7, I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you only success. May you only know happiness, may you only know joy. And whatever your success look like, may it be your success. Please convey the message to those parents who are not here today that Saldanha Primary takes great pride in our grade 7s. Yes, you are naughty. Yes, we don't like you at times, but we still love you. And we will, as Mr. Carson said, we will follow you. Just before I came in here, I was just told that one of our grade 7 learners, one of our not easy grade 7 learners, will be on your TV screens very shortly in St. Worcester. So it doesn't mean that, as I said, because you don't get 7s in grade 7 that you are a failure. Reach for your dreams, reach for the sky, reach for the moon, and on your way grab a star and be the best you. Don't be anybody else. Be the best you. Okay? Thank you very much.
All right, then I just have some bedankings om te doen. Wat's bedankings in Engels nou? My Engels is al amper op vir die dag. All right, first of all, wil ek vir ons Hemelse Vader dankie sê vir die talent wat hy vir ons maatjies gegee het. En soos wat meneer Edwards gesê het, die maatjies wat nou nie vandag iets gekry het nie. Dit beteken net jy gaan nog bietjie moet werk aan daai talente, nê. Jy kan daar kom, jy het elke van ons het ons eie verskillende talente. Wat ek vir my kinders gereeld sê is, daar's 'n sê ding in Engels, practice makes perfect, and that's not true. If I'm going to start running, I will become faster, but I won't become the perfect runner. My body shape is not built for running fast. But if I practice, I will start improving. Then I will start running faster than I did the previous day. So I will always tell my children, it's not practice makes perfect, it's practice makes progress. So if you work hard, then you can see progress. All of us are not going to be the best at mathematics or the best at running. That's not my specialty to run. All of you will run past me if we have a race. No. But if we practice something, we can progress. And that is a big lesson for all of us and all of us as parents as well. That if we practice something, then we can make progress. We mustn't say, I can't. Nee, ek sê altyd vir my kinders, as jy so ding soos kan nie. Kan nie is dood van? Kry was dood. As sy. All right, then I also want to thank every parent that is here. I think these parents that are here today, you made a real difference in your child's day to know my parent was here today. And unfortunately, those who could not be here, you can watch with your parents tonight. Nee, then you go onto YouTube and you go look at StreamTech, you go Google StreamTech, and then you will get us our link, and then you can watch the session. And now grade 7s know how liking and following works. Nee. So now can you gaan like and share and follow, nee? And then you can tell, oh look, grade 7s were here. And they were using the roaming camera. So grade 7s, those of you who were not on the stage, you are also on the video. Did you know that? Oh, now there's trouble. Now you will be able to see if you were singing the anthem or not. All right, then I want to thank every teacher that was part in your development in the school. Most of you started here grade 1. Let's see who started here in grade 1. Wow. Ian Parabians. Thank you. You can put down your hands. You started here from grade 1. You had an awesome grade 4 social science teacher. Lots of teachers in between. And you are here where you are today. So thank you to every teacher from grade 1 till grade 7 that developed you. Some of those teachers are not even working anymore. They retired. So thank you to all of those teachers that helped you to be the person you are today. Then I also want to say thank you to Renel Bloemister. They did the flower arrangements, VIP events, brought some of the stuff we used. Then our streaming guys, StreamTech, they are the best. I just love them. They make our school just look extra nice. And then last but not least, to every one of you that received something today. I always tell my children, those children that wants to work in the class, you motivate the teacher to try even harder. So hierdie kinders wat hier voor sit, julle is die sterretjies wat ekstra uitstaan in 'n klas vir 'n meneer of 'n juffrou. You make us want to be there. And you made me want to do this event and plan and work hard and sit through nights to check every numbers for the 300th time. So we're so proud of you that you are here, and we are going to miss you. All right, let's give them a last round of applause. And before we leave the hall, our grade 7 teachers, waar is ons graad 7 onderwysers? Juffrou Lou het spesiaal vir al ons graad 7 maatjies, vir almal all of them, het sy 'n spesiale boodskapie gemaak, geprint. So as julle nou gaan uitstap, ek dink die beste gaan wees hier by die kant deure juffrou, né? Daar gaan julle 'n spesiale kaartjie ontvang omdat julle ons skool se graad 7 kinders is. So graad 7's, jy sit nou net so mooi, jy wys nou vir julle ouers hoe mooi julle kan sit. En dan gaan ons ry vir ry uitstap en dan gaan julle julle kaartjie kry en dan ouers, baie dankie dat julle hier was. Ons sessie is klaar. Dankie.